Welcome everybody. We are going to talk about CBDC. This is the digital currency which are trending for many countries. Now we are going to talk about CBDC, meaning the country which are live using it, its origin, and the projects of CBDC around the world now. First, what is the meaning of CBDC? Here are the full meaning of CBDC. CBDC Breakdown stands for Central Bank, which means the national institution, the Federal Reserve in the US or the Reserve Bank of India or any other central bank responsible for managing countries' money supply, interest, and the current issuance. D. Digital means or law existing in electronic form rather than as physical cash or coins. C stands for currency, a medium of exchange used to buy goods and services, legal, tender issued and backed by the government. So what is a CBDC? A central bank digital currency is a digital form of nation's official currency issued and regulated by the country's central bank, designed to be used by individuals and business just like a cash but in electronic form. CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital Currency. It's a digital form of a country's official currency issued and regulated by the central bank. Unlike cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, a CBDC is centralized and backed by the government, meaning it's legal tender. Here are 5 key features of a CBDC. CBDC is issued by a central bank or any other bank like Reserve, Federal or European Central Bank, National Bank of Rwanda, any other central bank as I have said above. It is backed by a nation's fiat currency like USD, EUR, RWF, UGX, etc. CBDC is designed to function like a cash but in digital form. Although it is secure and trustable, offering potential tools for anti-money laundering, AML, and fraud detection. Also does not require a traditional bank account depending on implementation. Here there are two many kinds of CBDC. One, or first, retail CBDC is the first kind of CBDC. It is used by the general public. It functions like a digital cash. It could be stored in a wallet, app, on a phone. The second CBDC kind is wholesale CBDC. It is used by financial institutions. It supports settlement of interbank transfers and large-scale payments. Its potential benefits are faster and cheaper payments, improved financial inclusions, reduced transaction costs, enhanced transparency and reduced fraud, and greater control over monetary policy. The potential risks and challenges of CBDC are: it is privacy concerns, centralized tracking of spending, it have disintermediation of banks if people hold digital money with the central bank, cybersecurity threats, implementation complexity, political and regulatory hurdles. Those are the potential benefits of CBDC or digital currency of central bank. Let me talk about examples of CBDC projects. Here there are many projects of CBDC around the world. The first is China Digital Yuan in advanced pilot stages. The second is Europe's Digital Euro, which are in planning phase. The third is Jamaica's JAMDEX. It is already launched. The fourth is Nigerian Inhaler. It has also already launched. And the US exploring options, no decisions yet. I have said CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital. It's a digital form of a country's official currency issued and regulated by the central bank. Unlike cryptocurrencies like a Bitcoin or Ethereum, a CBDC is centralized and backed by the government, meaning it's legal tender. Key features of a CBDC issued by central bank. Example, Federal Reserve, European Central Bank, backed by a nation's fiat currency, as I have said above. This was designed to function like a cash, but in digital form, secure and traceable, offering potential tools for anti-money laundering and fraud detection. As I have said, it does not require traditional bank account depending on implementation. There are too many types of CBDC. I have said the above. I don't repeat it again. So, what about the CBDC risks and the challenges? Privacy concerns is the first. We are talking about potential risks and challenges of CBDC. The first is privacy concerns, centralized tracking of spending, disintermediation of banks, cybersecurity threats, implementation complexity, political and regulatory hurdles. By mid of 2025, according to the Atlantic Council, there are 72 countries in advanced stage development, pilot or launch, and 49 countries. But only the Bahamas, Jamaica, and Nigeria have moved into full public issuance Atlantic Council. China's digital yuan has been in major pilot use covering many cities and hundreds of millions of users, but has not yet transitioned to full national launch. Quick market pitch. The digital label began rollout in August 2023 but remains in pilot distribution stage under the central bank's control. No fully open retail. Only 3 countries have free-launched retail CBDCs, moved beyond pilots or testing, and made a central bank digital currency available to the general public. The first country which have launched CBDC is Bahamas, which launched the Sun Dollar in October 2020. The second is Jamaica. They launched the Jam Dex in July 2022. The third is Nigerians, who launched the Inhaler in October 2021. Other countries are in pilot or testing phases, including major economies such as China, Digital Yuan, or ENCY, India, Digital Peace, Russia, Digital Ruble, Japan, Digital Yen, and members of Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, Dcash. Thought those have experienced technical issues and organizations. The Eastern Caribbean Currency Union (ECCU) launched digital cash in March 2021 across multiple island states. Thought the system experienced technical issues and was paused in early 2024 pending a release in 2026. India's digital pay started pilots in late 2022 with expanding use and several hundred thousand users but not yet rollout. The digital label began rollout in August 2023 but remains in pilot or distribution stage under the central bank's control. No free open trade. The idea of central bank digital currencies (CBDCs) evolved over time, influenced by advances in digital technology, the rise of cryptocurrencies, and shifts in global financial needs. Here's a breakdown of where the idea came from. Origins of the CBDC concept, evolution of money. CBDCs are a natural step in the digital evolution of money. From physical cash, debit cards, online banking, mobile payments, digital central bank money. Central banks have always issued money. CBDCs just change the format from paper to digital. Bitcoin and blockchain in 2009 onward. The 2009 launch of Bitcoin introduced the world to decentralized digital currency. So Bitcoin isn't backed by any government. Its success pushed central banks to explore secure digital money that is centrally managed, stablecoins, and private digital currencies. Projects like Facebook's Libra, now Diem, announced in 2019, raised a concern about their campaigns creating global money systems. These treasury agents among governments to create their own trusted regulated digital currencies, financial inclusion goals. Many developing countries saw CBDCs as a way to provide banking-like services to people without traditional bank accounts. Response to decline in cash use. In countries like Sweden, cash usage has dropped dramatically. CBDCs are seen as a way to preserve access to state-backed money even as physical cash disappears. First official uses of the term CBDC, the Bank of England was among the first major central banks to start talking seriously about CBDCs, publishing a discussion paper in 2014 to 2015. The term CBDC gained popularity among economists and central bankers around 2016 to 2017. Thanks for being with us. So that is the origin or some few news which we have about CBDC or digital currency. If you want more about this new currency, write it in the comment. We will give you all details about it and some countries and how they are want or how this is going to be spread in all people in all countries. Thanks.